Hello.
Hello,
Hi, ma'am.
am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Oh, okay, great. So, hi Vishal, how have you been?
Ma'am, I have been good.
Okay, that's great to know. How has your day been so far?
It's going smoothly, ma'am. And
Okay,
how is
all.
your day treating you?
My day has been going well as well. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, ma'am, why not? My name is Vishal Duhanne. I come from Haryana. I am 28 years old. I have done graduation and I am a working person. I work with the Indian Railways. I have 8 year experience here. My hobbies are watching movie, listening to song, playing outdoor games. Nowadays, I am learning this language.
Okay, that's great to know. Is there any other activities that you enjoy doing during your leisure time?
1 hour every day I give to this language, and
Okay.
1 and 2 hour I give
Mm-hmm.
to my physical health. For
Okay.
my physical strength, I go to gym.
Okay, that's great. Wonderful. Wonderful to know that you have so many things to do. That's lovely. So, Vishal, I'll introduce myself. My name is Meghana
Okay,
Manjunath,
ma'am.
and I have been a virtual tutor for over 2 years now. This is my third year. Before the pandemic time, I used to visit different schools to conduct sessions for children of different age. And I also hold experience of working in a corporate firm. So that's about me.
Okay, ma'am. Nice to hear.
All right. Okay. So, Vishal, did you get a chance to go through the topic which we have for today's session?
Yes, ma'am. I read thoroughly.
Okay, that's great. So, with your consent, can we go ahead with the same topic?
Yes, ma'am. We can go.
All right, great. So, let's get started. So, our topic is life after death. So, quite an interesting one, right?
Right, ma'am.
Right. Okay. So, what I want you to do is, Vishal, could you open the notes? Do you,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah,
Yes,
you have it ready? Okay, great. So, as you can see, there is a passage to read, right? Which
yes,
is in
ma'am.
the green
Right, ma'am.
box. Yes. So, I want you to read that out loudly at your own comfortable pace. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
All right.
Okay,
You
ma'am.
can you can start reading it.
Okay, ma'am. We don't know what happens after we die. It's a mystery. Some people believe in reincarnation, while others believe in an afterlife. There is no scientific evidence for either of these beliefs, but that does not stop people from wondering about life after death. Is there an afterlife? What happens to us when we die? These are questions that have puzzled humankind for centuries. While there is no sure way to know the answer for sure, there are something interesting theories out there about what could happen to us after we die. One popular belief is that we will be reunited with our loved ones who have died before us. This idea brings comfort to many people who have lost someone they love. Another possibility is that we will simply cease to exist. This may seem like a scary prospective,
Prospect.
but it
Scary.
prospective.
Prospect.
Okay,
Correct.
scary prospective. Okay, ma'am.
Correct.
But it could also be seen as a release from the cycle of life and death. Whether or not there is life after death is still a mystery to us. No one has been able to prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt. However, many people believe in some form of afterlife. because it offers comfort and hope. It gives meaning to our lives and helps us cope with the loss of loved ones. Even if we don't have concrete evidence that life after death exists, it doesn't hurt to believe in it.
All right, great, wonderful, Vishal. It's amazing how you were able to read and you had made no errors except just one word, even though you said it almost correctly, the word prospect.
Prospect.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
excellent, excellent. So that was very good. I would give you one suggestion. So when you are ending the sentence, do not stress on the last word, right? So, for example, if the sentence is ending with the word us, so we just end it as us, okay? We don't add anything extra on that word like us. So then what
Okay.
happens? It may change the meaning of the word, right? So with practice, what you can do is just read it as it is and don't give a lot of stress to the words when the sentence ends with it. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. I'll try.
Okay, all right, great. So now you can see there are some words which have been highlighted in blue, right, in the passage that you read. So could you just tell me what could it mean? Like, for example, mystery. Are you familiar with this word?
Yes, ma'am. I read. I read.
Okay, all right. What does mystery mean?
Mystery means, ma'am, secret.
Okay. Or can we say something unknown, right? Secret would be
Right,
when
ma'am.
I share something with you and I tell you not to share it with anyone. Now that's a secret, right?
Okay,
Mystery
ma'am.
is when something is unknown. For example, the mysterious murder. If we use the word mystery in a phrase, we will say the mysterious murder, as in something unknown or which has a lot of suspense in it, right? It creates a lot of suspense, right?
Right,
Okay.
ma'am.
Reincarnation, are you familiar with this term?
I read it. Ma'am. Okay.
Okay. Okay. What does it mean?
Being born again.
Yeah, being born again. Exactly. You're right. Okay. All right. So, similarly, there are words like puzzled. Puzzled,
Ma'am,
are you?
confusing.
Yeah,
Puzzled means
exactly.
confusing.
Yeah. Confusing, we could say, right? Okay. So now I want you to choose any uh, three words and could you make a sentence with it? Any three which have been highlighted in the passage.
Okay, ma'am. I will try to make a sentence on each and
Yes.
every word. Okay.
Yes, don't worry.
First,
Hmm.
okay. In this universe, there are many galaxies, but some galaxies are mysterious.
Hmm. Are a mystery to us. Can we say?
Mystery
Are
to
a
us.
mystery to us. Right? Great. Excellent.
Okay.
Okay. Which is the next word you would like to choose to form a sentence?
The second one, I think it was recornation.
Re
It's
Reincarnation.
reincarnation.
Correct. Yes. You can
Okay.
choose any words out of the entire passage. Any words you can use. Okay.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Hmm. So do you want
Some
to go
people
ahead with
are
reincarnation?
okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Reincarnation.
Sure.
I want to
Go
go
ahead.
with this word.
Go ahead.
Some people are atheists, some are theists, and some person believe in reincarnation.
Okay.
Atheist person.
I did not catch the first sentence that you said. The first and the second sentence. Some people believe.
Some people are here atheist.
Ah, we say some people.
Okay, some people.
Yes, correct. Because when there is one, we say person. When there are many,
Person.
we say people. People already means there are many of them. Okay,
Yes,
we don't
ma'am.
say
More than
people.
one.
Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
ma'am. It's
People.
correct.
Yeah, sorry, go on. Some people,
Some people are atheist here, some are atheist here, and atheist persons believe in reincarnation.
atheists. Atheists, you mean ATH? Atheist?
ESTIC.
Yes, yes, yes. Correct.
ATHEIST.
Correct, correct, correct. Excellent. Very good. Okay. One more word?
Okay.
Any.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. What was I think? What was the word?
You
It's
can make sentence
puzzled.
for
Okay.
puzzled, reunited, sees,
Okay.
concrete.
Okay. I want to make sentence with CG.
Sees. Okay, great.
It's a competition era. Whenever you have some opportunity, so try to seize it.
Ah, okay. That's a good one actually. But this seize means to stop. Seize the opportunity. I'll share the spelling with you. You can check it in the chat. Seize the opportunity. Okay, whereas this is seize means to stop. Okay, you can check the chat. Seize the opportunity. Okay,
Okay, and seize the opportunity
yeah,
and
yeah.
seize means to.
Seize means
Okay, I
to
can.
stop.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
That's
Yes.
all. Yeah. Now, can you try to make a sentence?
I was going to my hometown, but I did not have a helmet. So a police police officials seized my
Seized your.
bike,
Yes, correct. You're right. Seized your bike. Okay. Seized also means to, take it away. Okay. Right. Okay. Fair enough. That's okay. You've given it a try. All right. Now let's move on to our topic. Okay. So now I want to ask you, Vishal, do you believe in life after death?
ma'am. I believe in God. So, but I am not sure about life after death.
But do you believe that there could be a life after death?
Yes, here are high chances to being born again.
Okay. Why do you
I
think
believe.
so? Okay. From where did you get this belief that there could be a life after death? Or why do you believe in that thought?
In our religious education, in our in TV, on television, on mobile, we saw many movies, stories on based
Mm,
on
mm.
again birth. So
Okay.
it, it's our my mental makeup, ma'am. Everyone got familiar with this. If you do like karma returns, if you do some persons they are suffering from the karma which in this life they are not they did not did do anything bad but they are suffering some from mental illness some from physical illness so people usually say that it's your previous
Mm,
birth
mm,
result we,
So it is the result of your previous birth and your doings. Can we say that? Result of
it's your previous
your
birth and previous doing
previous previous birth and your doings. Right. Okay. Okay. Anything else you would like to add to it?
no ma'am I did not have specific point on this topic
Okay. Okay.
because first times I'm okay I'm talking on this topic it's new for me.
Okay. No issues. So don't worry. Whatever you know, you can share it. Okay, no pressure. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
Do you know someone who doesn't believe in life after death? Is there someone who doesn't believe in it and they tell you clearly that no, I do not believe in this?
Yes,
Someone in
ma'am.
your
Some of my
family?
friend,
Hmm.
yes, some person in my friend circle,
Okay.
some people in my friend circle.
No, a few of them in my friend circle. A few of them, we say. Okay. Not some people, we say a few in my friends
Friend circle.
circle. Okay. Okay. All right. So there are some of your friends who do not believe in this concept, right?
Right, ma'am. Absolutely right.
Okay. Okay. Great. So, do you believe in black magic and voodoo art? Are you familiar with them?
Yes, ma'am. I believe.
Okay. What makes you
I
believe
believe.
in them?
Okay. I see some. I saw some persons indirectly that they are suffering from this magic, black magic. They
Okay.
like ruined through this magic only.
Okay. Okay. So you have seen some people suffer because there was a spell of black magic on them, right?
Right, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. All
And
right. Hmm. Go on. Go on. Please share.
we have many TV shows, many movies on this genre.
Mm-hmm. Right. So there are movies and a lot of stories also around this topic,
Right,
right?
ma'am.
So that's how we are
Right, ma'am.
familiar with it,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Okay, great. So is there any story that has fascinated you related to life and death or anything related to this topic? Maybe a story, someone who shared it with you, maybe a family member, and that story has fascinated you.
Okay. Okay. Some days ago, I was talking with my mother, and my mother told me that her friend, her friend's son died in an accident, and he
Hmm.
met a person. He was a religious person, so
Hmm.
he blessed them that within 9 months he will get a son again, and
Oh,
that their son have a birthmark on his head, and
oh.
same thing he promised that you will get your son back, and
Hmm.
if you find the same birthmark, so you can get sure, and it
Hmm.
was happened, ma'am.
Oh,
It was happened.
yeah.
Within 1 year, they blessed with a boy baby, and that was he had a same birthmark on his
Oh,
forehead.
okay.
Exact same.
Exactly the same birthmark.
Yes.
Okay, that's quite scary and fascinating at the same time, right?
Right, ma'am. Right, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So just a few
Because it's
corrections.
like it
Yeah.
was live example. So
Hmm.
we had to believe.
Hmm. A live example, right? A live
Right, ma'am.
example. Okay, great. Just a few corrections here. We say few days ago and not some days ago. We say few days ago, or you could even say some time back, right?
Okay.
A while ago. A while ago would be immediately, but if you mean days, you can say few days ago.
Okay,
Okay?
ma'am. What is the difference between few and some?
Okay. So, grammatically speaking, you always say a few days ago, not some days ago. Okay? Some. You use some especially for certain things. Can I get some money from you? I don't say, can I get a few money? I don't use few in that. I use,
Okay,
can I
ma'am.
get some money from you? Right? Can I get some food? Right? So in that case, I don't use few. There are
Okay,
few
ma'am.
students, we say there are few students in the classroom. I don't say some students. I will use
O-
some, but maybe in some other sentence.
Okay, ma'am,
Some
tell me. I think,
steps. Yeah.
okay, there is a rule for
Hmm.
countable things, for countable noun, we
Correct.
use few. And for
Exactly.
uncountable things, we use some. Like I
You are
have
right.
few friends. I can count my friend, one, two, three, four. But here
Yes.
is a milk. I can't count the milk. It says,
Yes. Correct.
okay, but
Yes.
I don't know deeply. But I
Yeah.
have
No, that's okay. You're
somewhere.
absolutely right. The meaning, what you just explained, the definition, that's absolutely correct. In terms of days, we will say a few days ago, not some days. Some days also we use. I'm not saying we don't use some. Okay. But in this context, you'll say a few days ago.
Okay, and ma'am, few also have three types.
Hmm.
Few, a few, and the few.
Yes, correct. All
Yes.
right. Don't worry, we'll get to that. All right.
Okay.
And we say it happened. We don't say it, we don't use was.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, it is past tense. We say it happened, not it was happened.
Yes, ma'am,
Okay.
because both are the second form of word.
Yes, exactly. Correct. Bingo. And we say a live example. Yeah. Great.
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. Okay. So, have you seen any related movies to life and death? Because you did mention there are a lot of movies in this genre, right? Have you seen any of them?
Ma'am, on black magic in South Indian cinema, there are some many movies, and
Mm-hmm.
like Kanchana series, Kanchana 1, 2, 3, 4, and
Mm-hmm.
I forget the
That's
some
okay. You don't have to mention the
movies
names.
name, but here are
Okay.
many movies,
Okay.
and in
Okay.
Hollywood also there are many movies.
Okay. Okay. Do you enjoy watching them,
Okay.
or
It was
is it
thrilling, ma'am.
okay? Thrilling.
It was,
Okay.
it was a
Okay.
thriller, so it's not completely enjoyable, not, but every time I was, they, I was concentrated that time.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
concentrated to
Okay.
watching that movie.
Okay. Great. Great. Okay. So now, Vishal, I want you to look at the two images which are given here under the section called Let's Decode. Can you see it? There are two images put together,
Yes, ma'am, in last week.
right? So
Yes, ma'am.
now, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you see these two images?
Okay. Ma'am, first is burning, it's showing fire, and
Hmm.
another is sun is,
Hmm. But look carefully. What do you think they are trying to convey?
okay. Ma'am, according to this lesson, get, we can find a conclusion that is showing that one is showing that birth after death. Like in one
Hmm.
pictures, one doors, life is
Hmm.
ending, and in a
Hmm.
second pictures, is
Hmm.
starting of a new birth.
Exactly. Wow. Or we could also say hell and heaven,
Yes, ma'am. It
right?
is also
Can we say that?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Great. Okay. So, what leads you to either of these doors?
When you told me that heaven and hell, and it's totally depend on your karma. Your karma decide you in which way are you going.
Okay. So, based on the karma of a person, they may end up in either of these places, you mean to say, right?
Right, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, how do you imagine the world behind these doors would be? How do you think the world would be behind the doors of the heaven and hell?
Okay. Then if a person suffered here, but he was on right path, and okay, in our life, we saw an example from scientist Nambin Narayan. He
Hmm.
got jailed for around 20 years. He
Hmm.
spent there without doing anything.
Hmm.
And recently we have seen a movie on his rocketry movie. He
Okay.
was a great scientist, but due
Hmm.
to our bad systems, he was resigned and he spends his life important years there.
Mm-hmm.
But in heaven, he will don't face this problem.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe sometimes we are confused, we are puzzled, we are not find the right conclusion. But in heaven or hell, it's not like this. It's they have your open book. They know your all things. They don't
Mm-hmm.
need to check the recording, check. They need to take any evidence. So
Who
they
are these
can, they know
people? Who
your
are
each and
these
everything.
people who would know? Who are these people who would know?
Ma'am, here is a power, unlimited power, and
Okay.
who runs this universe?
Okay. All right. So that power would know all the doings, right?
Right, ma'am, right.
Right. Okay.
This thing I
Great.
wanted to say.
Okay. All right. So that
Okay, ma'am.
was our
Okay, same
session.
question for you. Okay,
Yes.
same question for you.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
give your ideas.
Sorry, what
Here
is your
are two doors.
question?
Ma'am, here are two doors, heaven and
Hmm.
hell. Who
Hmm.
will decide and how they will decide?
Decide what?
That mean
That
which
who's
door are
going
you
to go
entering?
to the hell and who's going to go to the heaven. All
Yes,
right.
and what is special? What is the difference between heaven and hell?
Okay. So I believe, like you had mentioned previously, that if we are kind to people, if we are good to others, and we have some good deeds, and if we have a good karma, then I believe that we will land up in heaven. But if we have been very unkind to people, we have been very insensitive, and we have done a lot of things which should not have been done, then I believe we would land in hell and our suffering would continue. Or we will be punished and we would be made to suffer.
Right, ma'am, right.
Yeah?
Very true.
Okay. Okay. All right, Vishal. So, firstly, I would like to tell you that your efforts are appreciated, very well thought, and you shared your points and you were so engaged throughout the session. So, kudos to you for that. Now, there are a few
Thank you, ma'am.
suggestions I would give you. That one is you'll have to focus on the tenses, how to use the word life and lives. Okay, so the meaning would change, correct? So, similarly, for other words, like we learn to say people and not peoples, right? So, the singular and plural terms, you can practice them, okay? And you can take a second or so to think and gather your thoughts. Don't be in a rush, okay? And don't get nervous while interacting or communicating, okay? Because you are a good speaker, but maybe your nervousness tends to hamper you a little bit. So, with practice, you'll get even better,
Yes,
okay?
thank you, ma'am. I will try my best.
Yes, and you can
Thank you.
also try not to stress on certain words, okay? Yeah, because there are certain terms where you may be stressing a little bit more with a word, so try avoiding that. Okay, all right.
Definitely, ma'am.
Okay, Vishal, so nice to meet you. All the very best. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you, ma'am. Nice to meet you.
All right.
Thank you, ma'am.